my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being here with me. And if you're a new subscriber, thank you so much. If you've been here, the notification gang, shout out to you guys. So I won't waste time. You can see today I'm not alone. It's because it's a very special video to me, because today is actually a very special day for me. So this is I think in the beginning, my first video where the getting to know Lerato video, I said that my YouTube channel will be like a bit and pieces of my life, so a little bit of everything. So today I'm exposing you to another part that you haven't seen here on YouTube. So yeah, which also today I'm actually celebrating, and yeah, that's why I'm not here alone. Today is our first anniversary and I'm here with my husband. He will introduce himself and then we'll get to the video. But yeah, you're welcome now.
Thank you.
And yeah, I think we can get to the video. Don't forget to comment whatever you think, anything, and yeah, give the video a thumbs up, click the notification bell as well, make sure you subscribe. Yeah, okay, yeah, we can get to the video, guys.
Yeah, so say we know our artist, our wonderful, our lovely Miss Lira, but today I want to know who is the snake that is seated right next to the people's present. Like, who are you? Say, where are you from? Tell us.
Okay, thank you. First of all, thank you to my wife for bringing me here to her YouTube channel. So my name is Nompa Sirima, but you can call me Telios Man. Yeah, I go by Telios Man. So originally I'm from Venda, born and bred in Venda, Limpopo province, up north of South Africa. But currently we are in Cape Town, so that's our home for now. So yeah, that's me.
I hear you are saying, is it Telios?
Telios.
Yeah. so tell us all about that name. Why is it Telios Man? What does Telios Man mean?
Yeah. All right. So Telios Man, right? It's a Greek name, right? I found it from Greek name. So the way I write it, if for those that have seen it maybe on social media, I usually write it as capital letter T-E and then L-I-O with some dots at the top, and then S, right? So that is just to simplify the Greek name Telios. But actually what Telios means, it means perfect, right? So when I say Telios Man, I mean a perfect man, right? So the reason why that name came, it's because I was just reading scriptures. The other time I was reading actually Matthew chapter 5 verse 48, where the Bible says, be ye therefore perfect, just as your Father in heaven is perfect. Glory be to God. I got carried away. Yeah, so Jesus says the Son cannot do anything by himself. He does what he sees his Father doing. So I almost said hallelujah. Let me
bring it.
So with me, that was just a declaration upon my life, that I want to see myself doing what the Father does. I want to see myself walking in that perfection of Christ, walking in that perfection of my Father that is in heaven. So that's where the whole name came about, Telios Man. So yeah, that's it.
Wow. For those that don't know, I'm the Telios lady.
Yeah.
Come on, hey. So ladies, you've heard. Get yourself a man with a Greek name, eh? You're asking me, hey, how do I get married? How do I get? Just find a man with a Greek name. Yeah. Look at this.
Wow.
So tell me, say, what is it that you do? Like profession, terms of life, all those things.
Okay. So professionally, I'm a civil engineer by profession,
And I mean, I can't help but ask her, hey, say you look like this businessman I know from somewhere. Just tell me if it's my eyes deceiving me or what. Tell me, are you that businessman that I have seen at that place? I'm not sure.
Well, I think for now we can just put it, somewhere there. Yeah, it's. I believe that it's important for one not just to focus on one aspect of their life. Education is important, career is important, your job is important, but if you want to achieve more in life, I think you might. It's important for you to focus on other aspects of of life as well. So there is a bit of business there. So yeah, but I mean, yes, there is business.
I mean, say you've got a wonderful smile, a wonderful laughter. Ladies, if you're watching, you can see. Get yourself a man who can smile, who can laugh. Get yourself an engineer, and most importantly, get yourself a man, who can speak some Greek. It's very, very important. But I think, like as she said, today's video is about their anniversary, your anniversary, and that is what we are celebrating. So to kick it off, I'm going to ask you, how does it feel when you have made it to 1 year? 1 year anniversary, you made it! Tell us all about it.
Is that for him alone or even me?
It's for you guys! Oh. Obviously, it can't be an anniversary
I feel like you're
alone.
looking at him.
Okay.
They say ladies first.
Okay.
Yo, how does it feel to be celebrating our first anniversary? It's amazing. It's a blessing. I just cannot do anything but to thank God. It's been a beautiful journey. It doesn't even feel like a year. Like, it's like time just went, But yeah, it feels like it was yesterday. Literally,
Wow.
That's how I think I even like to say, we're in forever honeymoon. Everything has been amazing, learning each other. It's just beautiful. Marriage is beautiful. So yeah, I feel great. I feel blessed, and I feel loved. I feel amazing.
Come on, look at you.
But that's I would just say the least. But yeah.
Yeah, well, marriage is beautiful. That's one thing for sure I can say. Sometimes I sit back and I think of what people used to say about marriage when I was growing. People don't really portray marriage in a very nice way. So it really dawned on me, when I thought of getting married. But because I came to know Christ, it became easier, because I came to understand the scriptural way of how marriage should be.
Wow.
It turned out to be very beautiful. I actually enjoyed every second of it. I was actually shocked even myself that we have already done a year.
Sure.
Yep.
It felt like it was yesterday, just when we got married. And I always tell my wife, I was like, if only I knew that marriage is this beautiful, I would have done it earlier. I would have got married very early.
But it wasn't gonna be me, so
Wow.
no. No, it's okay.
So we thank God.
It happened at the right time. It happened at the perfect time.
So marriage is beautiful. For this year, I just felt like God has sort of like given me extra 2 hands. It's no longer just 2 hands, but it's now 4 hands on me.
Yeah.
It's no longer just 2 legs, but it's now 4 legs on me. So I'm enjoying marriage.
Wow.
I mean, you can tell.
You are even glowing.
So yeah, it's beautiful, it's amazing, and I really thank God for for my wife. I thank God for the year that we have enjoyed together. I've heard a lot of people, they say if you are in marriage and you guys are able to survive the first year, then that means things are probably gonna work out better for you. So but from my side, everything is amazing. we enjoy every second of it. We enjoy every bit of it. I think the most important thing is having Christ as the center of our marriage.
Wow.
So yeah, that's
Okay.
it. Really. Yeah.
Wow, Sabawell. Behind each and every love, behind each and every marriage, there's a great story. I'm sure the viewers, everybody who's watching out there, they really want to know what did you guys meet? How did you meet? Was it a Cinderella story? Someone dropped a shoe? Or was it, we want to know, how did you meet? And can you please share with us all those events culminating to your wedding day?
Okay, it's long. So for the sake of this video, we'll try to keep it short. Maybe we can do another video where we go into details. But do you want me to start? You start? You can start, share half. I'll share half.
Half? What is half?
I'll tell you, okay, this is fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys know, do your thing.
So what happened is, so usually, right, we attended the same church, right? Yeah. So then what happened is, I was staying in the same direction of where she usually stayed, right? Yeah. So what happened is, after church, she would ask for a lift, right?
But it was like
Yeah, definitely.
Really?
It was just a sister asking a
brother
brother for a lift home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I also didn't have any intentions.
Yeah.
Brothers with cars. Okay.
No, but-
She's a sister.
Yeah, or just to also add,
Yeah.
honestly, at that time, right, where he's starting, there was nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. Nothing.
Yeah.
Just note that, nothing at all.
No.
Yeah.
So yeah, then she asked for a lift.
One faithful Sunday.
Yes. She asked for a lift. Then I drove her home, right? And I remember in the car we were talking, and she was giving me some hectic testimonies from back home, of stuff she was doing, praying for people at home. And in my mind, I'm like, this woman is very powerful. At that point, I was like, I don't even know if I can lead this person. If I was to engage with this person, I don't even know if I can be, the head over her life, or the master of her life, or be a leader. I felt like she's way over my league. So I drove her home. Then it became, a type of, a repetitive thing almost every Sunday, where she would ask for a lift, and then I would drop her home.
But love, let me just add, now it's like me, it's starting to sound like Let me just add something, guys. So I was in the worship team.
Yes.
And he was usually helping us with picking sound. So usually the worship team were the last people to leave the church. So you can imagine, here's a brother going the same direction. We just packed. Everyone is going back to Reyes, and I have to take a taxi and go all the way. Those that stay in Cape Town, they will know. From Mowbray to Belleville is such a hassle, like 2-3 hour ride. So that's why I was asking for a lift.
So it's not a coincidence. It's not because things were planned. We want to know.
No, things were not planned. It was that innocent. And then
Then one Sunday after church, as we're driving, I was like, man, I'm going home, and literally today I have nothing to do. So I asked her, I said, do you have plans now as I drop you home? Then she said no. I said, okay, can we go out for an ice cream in Waterfront?
No, you didn't say in Waterfront. You said let's go out for ice cream.
Oh, I said let's go out for ice cream.
Okay.
She remembers. So I said let's go out for ice cream, right? When she said yes, I was on the N1. Yeah, then off-rammed, made a U-turn.
Can I just say
Okay.
I think she should just explain the story.
I think we should
You know
tell the
what?
story.
That part, there's smaller information that he's leaving out, and I think it's very, very important.
Tell us.
Oh, brothers! I asked for a lift, and then we went all the way from Mowbray. We were not yet on the N. We were on the N1.
No.
We were not yet, because I remember when he said, "Okay, let's go for ice cream."
Yes.
He drove all the way to Waterfront. So tell me, how many ice cream places do you pass from Mowbray? And he decided to go to Waterfront just for ice cream.
Hint, hint.
I just wanted to know.
Okay.
So yes, to get to Waterfront. Yeah, then we got to Waterfrent. It was actually cold, eh? It was actually cold. Got to Waterfront. Yeah, got to Waterfront and then I went to Muscles. We got 2 tubs of ice cream at Muscles. And then, so for those that have been to Waterfront, there's like, it's more like a stage performance outside where you have places to sit.
Yes.
Yeah. So we went, we sat there. It was cold, guys. I don't know how. We didn't feel cold on that day. Yeah. Then we sat there. Then we ate mussels and we spoke.
Yeah.
We spoke and.
But it was about ministry things.
Yeah.
I remember you were even showing me certain things around.
Yes.
Like you know, like the Waterfront. It was general things. Really.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, until you started asking me, he said, should I take over? You can
go
continue.
Go for it.
Go for it. Yeah, go for it.
I'm sorry.
Actually, we're halfway, so she can take
take
it away.
So I'll try to be fast. So when we were by the stairs watching the people performing there, having ice cream, we're talking. He took me around, not fun, not like a whole tour, but we went to up the restaurants, and then he was showing me some things, and we're talking like ministry about God and about all these things. And then he asked me, where have I, like, he's like, where have you been in Cape Town? Like, oh, you said, have you ever been to Signal Hill?
Yes.
And then I said, no, I've never been there. And he was like, where have you been? I was like, actually, just the beach. Literally, the only place I've ever been was the beach.
Okay.
And then he was like, all the 6 years in Cape Town, and then you've never been anywhere. Actually, let me take you to Signal Hill.
Yes, brothers.
The same day, just while we're having ice cream, because after the tour we went back to the stairs. Now as we were walking from the stairs, he held my hand.
Yes.
So now we're walking and he's like, I'm like, yeah. But no, there was really nothing much. But I mean, it was the first time. And then as we were walking down the stairs, because he was leading, so at that time I was like, okay, maybe because there's crowds, you know, there's a lot of people, then you know when you're working with someone you want them to walk with you. We walked to the car, he opened the door. I was like, okay, brothers, open the door for me.
Gentlemen.
You know, but you know, were you being a gentleman? No, I think it was that time you were driving the black.
Oh, it was because of the car. He had to open for you.
No. Remember, the handle was broken from the inside, not outside.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So outside it was fine.
Okay, then we got in the car. We drove to Signal Hill. When we got off, obviously he had to open for me at that time because the handle was broken. But after that, we got out and we were looking at the beautiful view of Cape Town. It was like towards sunset. Yeah, because it was around winter. It was winter season. Yeah. So just before sunset, we're up there looking at the beautiful views. Hi, brother, held my hand again. You know? And he was like, come, let me show you something. And that thing of come, let me show you. I was like, And I mean, at that time, for me, that moment was like, I don't know how to describe it.
Over the moon.
You know, because like, you know, when someone was just so, I was somehow beginning to connect to him more than, he didn't know though, more than that thing of driving home Sunday, brother, how was church was powerful with this and this, how was home, how's family, it was more than that at the time for me. Like I just felt something, I cannot explain it, but you know when someone holds your hand and so gently, and I was like, okay, and then he showed me the views, it was beautiful, and then after that, he dropped me home. After he dropped me home, he sent me a text and he said, I hope you didn't get offended when I held your hand. Please explain what was going on there. Just explain.
We want to know. Tell us. We want to know.
Guys, there's something called testing the waters.
Yes.
So that was
Yes.
was, I just wanted to see.
Also, at that time already you were.
Well, I think with the ice cream date we had, it sort of like, took me to a certain level.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that ice cream, when we were sitting there and having ice cream and just, having that general talk, sort of like took me to a certain level, you see. So, yeah, I think that's where, yeah.
Okay.
And then after that, I'm like, I was like, no, I mean, it's fine. I'm trying to be cool. I'm like, no, it's fine. I mean, if I had a problem, I would have told you. There's nothing wrong with that. It's fine. Then he said, okay. Then the following day, he was driving away out of Cape Town with work.
Yes.
Series?
Yeah.
He was going to series. In the morning or at night, I don't remember if it's in the morning or at night, we spoke on the phone. You were packing. In the morning, he video calls me. Before I woke up, because he was up way too early. And I'm like, video call, bruh. Okay. But I was beginning to have that excitement. And then we answered video call. It's like, no, I'm just picking last few things. I'm heading to series, whatnot. And we were gone for the whole week.
Yes.
And from that day, every day, it was just those long calls. Long calls. During the time at work, you couldn't tell that he's working or not. There was just, we're talking and we planned our next date. And what was the next date? But for the sake of time, we planned our next date, and from then onward, we were doing different things.
Yeah.
I was still staying at Ray's. I think after when you came back from series, I cooked at Ray's.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember my
Yes.
roommate. I had a roommate at the time, and she was helping me cook and all that. So that's what happened. And then he came over. I ate. He ate at Rez, and then from there, like, we just constantly kept going out. Like, he invited me out on dates. Let's go away. Hi. Now we've gone out so much that I have really caught feelings.
You're in the zone.
I was in a zone where I knew that if this guy doesn't say anything, I will literally be heartbroken. I was in that state. I was in already before he said anything. I was in. It's just that I couldn't say,
Obviously.
what's going on, what's happening. Until one day, you can continue from there.
Okay, until one day.
I think you told me about like your intentions and that you love me, you want to be with me, something like that. And I didn't waste time.
Here's the plan. So what happened is I had to put her in a position, right, that when I propose she will not say no. So I had to be strategic about this. You see, so I had to take her out on dates. I had to be romantic with her. I even remember I started teaching her how to drive. Remember that time we were not even dating. I even started teaching her how to drive. So I had to push her to the edge, where she's soaked in already. And because she's a lady, she couldn't say anything, No, even though she was begging, she couldn't say anything, so she had to wait for me to come and propose, you see. So that was the whole plan, like the dates, going out and teaching her how to drive and being romantic towards her and all that, you see. So me doing that, it also gave me assurance, okay, if she's a woman of God, you get what I'm saying? So if I say, let's go out tonight for dinner, already to her, it has some,
Brothers, what's happening?
Exactly. So that was the whole purpose until to that point where now I had to pop the question.
So that's that. And then time went on, we were dating, and I think we had our own beautiful world. We just, enjoyed time together. We spent time together, like, a lot. Like, even now. There's no way he can be in a place and I'm not there. Unless he's at work. Or, whether it's, I remember he used to drive me to his house. and for hours and hours he's waiting in the car.
Wow.
But you know, it was just a beautiful journey, and then time went, and then he told me that now I think it's time. Maybe 3 months into the relationship, you told me that, hey, I want to visit the uncles and all that. Yeah, but we set times. He sent his uncles. We had the proposal. I think most of these events we will do separate videos because we don't want this one to be too long.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that. And then we are here.
That's a very, very, very beautiful love story. Yeah. I'm sure people out there excited to hear about everything, you know, leading up to the wedding and everything, but I'm sure it's coming right up. So ladies, if a guy is going to buy ice cream on a rainy or a cold day and sit outside with you and die in the cold, he's the one. So tell me right here, what is your favorite memory together?
I think me personally is I know this one, maybe ladies might not get it, but for me, there was a time in my life, you know, where I had nothing, you know. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. I know some people won't understand. When I say nothing, I mean there was a time when there was nothing in the fridge, you know. Only chicken gizzards or what? Gizzards and livers. Like those were just, that was it, you know. That was it. And there was also a time where I lost a job as well, you know. But that moment stood out because even though I had nothing, I had no money, I had like literally nothing, no money, no job, but she stood by my side. Like, you know. Yeah, I think for me I think it was just, you know, a confirmation from God as well, you know. Being, you know, the word says being broke, you know, being broke in that way, not having a job, not having money, nothing. But she was there. Like she the same way she was when we started is the same way she was at that moment. And to me that was like a confirmation to say, you know what, this woman, she can help you build because she have seen you down and she have seen you up, you know. So for me that's like my highlight. That's like my, when I think of that, I'm just like,
wow, that's beautiful, sir.
I feel like he stole the show. I don't know.
Pressure.
Yeah, the pressure. To me, our beautiful memory together has to be, it's everything, but the one that I'll just point out is our wedding day. That was the like one thing that obviously I will not forget the others, but it always stands out for me. It was so beautiful, and I think just us exchanging the vows and, you know, just realizing that, you know what, we are stepping into another season where it's now us as one, you know, just that memory and living it up to now. That's what stands out for me.
Wow, guys, this is beautiful. I swear somebody's cutting onions right here. All right, so we're gonna be moving right along. I'm gonna be giving you guys, you know, we're gonna play like a young game now. It's about to get fun in the room. So I'm gonna be giving you guys a series of words, and you guys are gonna tell me who does this word best describe. Are we ready?